So it's Valentine's Day today, a day upon which Mr. Al Capone ruined a romantic night out for many diners by massacring them. Died of syphilis he did, so there is some justice. Yeah, I was wondering when I could get an Alan Partridge quote into one of my videos. Valentine's Day, if you're a fan of boxing history, is also synonymous with Sugar Ray Robinson beating Jake LaMotta, battering him and stopping him in the 13th round. I think it was the final fight. And also for some people, Valentine's Day is a day in which they're forced through societal manipulation to spend extravagant amounts of money buying gifts for their loved ones. As you can tell, I'm not the sort of person who's big into it. Neither is my missus. We never been into it. I can remember the first Valentine's Day I ever celebrated with my first ever girlfriend. This would be like 23 years ago or something. I was only like 21, and we'd gone out for booked an Indian restaurant, and we'd gone out for a few beers first. And obviously back in the day, I was a bit of a knobhead, and I had a bag of coke in my pocket, and I was having a few beers, waiting to get seated at this table, and I'm getting impatient. The beers are going down, and I'm thinking I could just fancy a cheeky little line now. Anyhow, waiting and decided to go in the toilet, don't I, and have myself a big, massive line. Come back out, and after 5 minutes, my jaw's swinging, chatting absolute shit to my missus, and she's like, "You've had some of that, haven't you?" And no, I haven't, honestly. And next minute, my food comes, and 10 minutes later, I've been moaning how hungry I am, and now I took 2 mouthfuls, I couldn't eat anymore, and she's like, "Oh, you've definitely had some of that. What a prick you are, Sean," and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, we ended up sitting there in silence. She were eating, I was knocking back red wine like it were cold vinter on a hot day. And then instead of having a romantic evening, we fell out, and I went home and threw up in a bath. Yeah, apparently as well, I said to her, allegedly, I don't remember this, I said to her, "I've left you your Valentine's Day present in the bath." So, yeah, I've always been a romantic, as you can tell. We managed to last another 5 years after that, would you believe? But, yeah, me and my missus now have been together like 15 years. We never celebrated it, never bothered. But, you know, I'm just a cynical, old, miserable bastard, you know. That's why. I think if I bought my missus something now, instead of saying thank you, she'd be saying, "What have you been up to? You know, what do you feel guilty for? Why are you buying me things?" So, yeah, it's each to their own and all that. But Valentine's Day for me today is just a training session. Good session. My back felt a little bit iffy today. It's not my back, it's my hips feel a bit tight. I shouldn't have squatted yesterday. I didn't really want to, and I did. I've got a bit stiffness and tightness in my hips, but still at a 220k deadlift. 8 twos on the bag, good to get a bit of conditioning in again. And then a bit of core. I did these straight arm sit-ups again. Now these are absolute killers. Now as I'm watching some reps, I'm not, I think the idea is to fully sit up straight at the top of the rep, which I'm going to have to work on that. Obviously I'm just cutting it a bit short on some of them, but this is the first set. My last set, my abs were absolutely on fire. I could barely manage the last few reps. Major cramping in the ab muscles. So, yeah, top move that. So 3 sets of 12 of that. And then I tried some dumbbell drag throughs. They didn't go smooth, these, because I had to put the 5 kilo plate on my mat. And it's hard to drag it across the mat because it's a bit rough. And it's catching as well. And plus the plate is flat to the floor. This is better with a bigger dumbbell, which is it's got more to grip and grab hold of, if you know what I mean, and it's better on like a carpeted surface or like a flat surface where you can drag it along without it, you know, getting caught on the mat. But after you've smashed your abs with some plate sit-ups, these are really good. These working on, like, I think, rotational ab strength and your obliques, and you can really feel them. So yeah, then that was it for today. Good session. Now I've got a period of time off work to get some more good sessions in like this. I want to finish my conditioning at the end of next week with 15 3-minute rounds on the bag.